Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last time we made our way through the haunted Ocean House Hotel and found the pendant that Therese Voerman asked us to get. We finally got back to the asylum and talked to Jeanette, who was really butthurt that we wouldn't give her the pendant and we would only give it to Therese. So she basically said the only thing that'll make me smile is if you go to the Gallery Noir, where some painter has put up a display of their works, and turns out to be about Cain. And just after we slashed the paintings, some kind of blood golem came about, and we fought it, and it almost beat the shit out of us. It did some pretty hefty damage to us, and we were just about to head back to the asylum to talk to Therese. So let's talk to Lady over here. I
missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly.
I'm with somebody.
Good for you. And I think we could be okay with the rest of that damage. Oh, sorry guys, I just want to check one thing. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Alright, which sister is going to be here this time?
You. What were you thinking?
The
museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
But...
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
I didn't do it, I swear.
Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yeah, and I have the item from the Ocean House, too.
Excellent! I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
And how do I do that?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
If the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I will get her sister back.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
She sired her sister, eh? Interesting. Alright, I'll take care of it. Alright, so... we have 10 points to play with. What to do? Alright, let's save the points for now. Until we really need them. Oops, I'm sorry. Ah. Excuse me, guys. Oh, fucking people. Okay, so she said the diner, right? Right across the street. Why would you meet in a diner? Like, right across the street. Gee, I wonder what is going to happen. Oh, fuck off. No!
What was that?
God damn it. Yeah, that was really annoying. Hello?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
Well, that was incredibly annoying. I really need to pump up some stats regarding fighting. What is dodge exactly? Avoid taking damage in all forms of combat. Dodge increases the defense feat. Yeah, we definitely need to increase defense and melee. So defense is dodge and wits. And melee is melee and strength, obviously. Anyways, we should be fine for now. Alright, back to the asylum we go. And I might as well use the second girl to heal.
Hey, you!
Daddy's here to get a little more sugar.
Wanna come play with me?
As I said, I do. Should be okay.
This place rots.
Does it? Okay. This whole fucking thing. Okay. So, full disclosure before I go into that room. I'm going to be using a guide for this section. And if you don't know why, it's going to be obvious, fairly soon. And as I mentioned before, I wanted to have the best outcome, which I don't think I've ever done before. I didn't even know it was possible. So, having said that, again, using a guide. Oh my god. Sorry, there's something going on in my headphones. It's only like coming up on one side unless I adjust the volume. The other side doesn't, yeah, anyway.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again.
Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear.
Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Why are you both fighting? So, in case you haven't realized what the fuck's going on, Jeanette and Therese are the same person.
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Both of you stop.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it right now, both of you.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me? You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
If you both want to continue to exist, you're gonna have to live with each other.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Both of you have been working against the other. Together, you'd be a power.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
That's all in the past. Forget about it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
No matter what happened, you two need each other to move on.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Let's see here. Think of how powerful you could both be if you worked together.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Okay, so Therese let Jeanette have more responsibility.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her?
Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
Jeanette, stop sabotaging your sister's plans.
But I only do it for attention and out of love.
You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
If you call a truce and run this place equally, there's no need to kill each other.
If she would stop treating me like a child.
If she would start behaving like a rational adult.
You both must have gotten along at one time.
Yes, there was a time.
When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us.
He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really want to kill each other, do you?
I never did.
No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue?
I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use.
That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way.
We know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the gun, Therese.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue.
Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince.
And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to
Kill you.
So, interesting development, eh? Yeah, so what I really love about that quest is that it's a lot of things are unclear. It's unclear if there actually was at one point two girls, Therese and Jeanette, or if she's always, had a split personality because of the father, molesting the child. That's one thing I really love. Second, it's fairly unclear also if what kind of a vampire she is. Like you would assume she's Malkavian right off the bat because she's crazy. But you have to understand that that condition came beforehand. Right? Well, potentially. We don't know. Maybe Therese actually became a vampire while the other sister, lived a life, or maybe she did also die. And Therese created a Jeanette personality, or the other way around. It was Jeanette, and she created a Therese personality. It's really unclear, and it doesn't matter. That's the other brilliance of this quest. Therese and Jeanette are one of the more memorable characters in this game because of this quest. And for those of you that don't know, Jeanette is the vampire girl on the cover of the poster. She's on the poster. Because again, she's one of the more memorable characters in this game. I really love it. Although now I'm unclear as to whether you can go back or not. Okay, so what are our quests? What's left? Do we really want to send someone to the donor? I feel like we'd lose humanity if we do that. Okay. So there's nothing else really to do except go talk to Bertram. I'm just gonna go back and go back to my apartment and go talk to Mercurio, see if there's anything I missed. I'm just gonna cut to parts that oh, what's this? Oh, right.
Crime scene. Gonna have to ask you to step back, please.
What's going on?
Some lunatic broke into the gallery and slashed up the paintings. Everyone's a critic these days, huh?
I just hope they catch the guy, person who did this. Yeah, so I'll show whatever if there's anything new. Okay, it looks like I have a new email. A favor. From LaCroix. It has come to our attention that a sample of werewolf blood has made it into the hands of the local tabloid, and that they have sent it onto the clinic in Santa Monica for testing. The responsible party has been dealt with, most painfully, I can assure you, but for obvious reasons we can't have anyone testing the blood. Please retrieve the blood sample from the clinic and leave it in your mailbox. You will be compensated accordingly. Okay. I don't know where in the clinic they would have put it. In here. Nope. So we have 18 points. Okay, I don't really care about range combat. So this will be 8 points, this will be 6 points. So I'll put a point into investigation. Sneaking. I wanna raise my sneaking. So Dex is 8, Stealth is 6. But I mean, Dex covers a lot of things, right? Yeah, lockpicking and sneaking. So I'll put it into Dex. And then I'll save the other 4 points. Yeah.
Thanks for coming back. What you need? No. Not really. Sorry.
I'm not convinced.
You know, you really don't seem the criminal and/or undercover cop type.
Great, let's see what you have.
Well, all right. Come and take a look then.
So I'll buy that. I guess I'll buy bullets. Oh, and it doesn't... It's unlimited, okay. Let's sell... Let's keep the morphine. Sell the gold ring. Yeah. Then I'll read this book. Where is it? That one. So my range went up Where is it? Firearms. My firearms went up to 2. Okay. So it occurs to me we haven't really explored upstairs. Oh. And there's a guard. Okay, so we're gonna save. So maybe we can climb up here. Oh. So security camera, eh? So we need to get rid of the security cameras. We need to turn them off. Is there a security camera in here? There is not. Okay. CS door. We don't know it. Difficulty 4. Okay. One thing at a time. So I'm gonna save again.
This area is for hospital staff only.
Okay. And that was it? Okay. Is there a security camera? Ooh, security. Okay. Maintenance room key. Ew. So camera. Let me guess. 4? No, optometry. So camera 1. Controlled substances. CS. Okay, so that was the CS door. Camera disabled. For security purposes, all the cameras have been automatically enabled. Oh, okay, so then what's camera 2? Prescription storage. So we can only deactivate one at a time.
Did you hear me? This is a restricted area. Now leave, or I will use force.
Okay.
That's it. This is your last warning.
Really?
Come quietly, and there's no need for me to use...
Okay, let me reload real quick. Hey Jason, can you reset Malcolm's password for me? He wants it set to Panacea. Oh, I guess we found a password that we already used. So we also have Auspex, which I just remembered. We should be able to see if the security guard is coming by. Oh, there he is.
Dr. Button, the operator. Dr. Button, the operator.
There he is. So I'm going to save again. Do I have enough points to raise my Auspex? Nope, not quite. So that's 20 seconds, 24, 28. Okay. So we'll just have to wait for him to move on. There it goes. So I turned off this one. Prescriptions. Success. Okay.
Dr. Button, the operator. Dr. Button, the operator.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that beeping was the camera or something. Difficulty of 5. Get blood buff. Vivitrazak. Take one before relations. Allow 6 to 8 hours for swelling to subside. Great, so we got some Viagra. Orthotricycline. Failure to take as prescribed could result in 18 years of responsibility. Okay, so neutered Viagra. What is the point of all this? Oh, so he's there. Shit. Which means we have to wait for him. Ah! Thank God he didn't see us. Okay.
This area is for hospital staff only.
Okay. Well, he saw us once. So now we just have to turn off camera 1. Camera 1. Okay. Now let's go into the CS room.
Did you hear me? This is a restricted area. Now leave, or I will use force.
Okay. Okay. What? Oh my God. Why is it a criminal violation? I can't even feed on him. So he has the key. Yes, okay, so that opens that door, which means I somehow have to sneak up on him and get the key. Alright, let's see if I can even do this.
This area is for hospital staff only. Did you hear me? This is a restricted area.
Alright, hang on. There has to be an easier way to this. I'm going to look this up real quick. Alright. I'm a fucking idiot. I completely forgot about the computer.
Now
earlier.
leave, or I will use force.
No. Actually. So what I will do first is I will disable the camera in that room. Okay. Now I'll...
This area is for hospital staff only.
What's your fucking pattern, bro? I should have done this earlier. Or over here, rather. So CS, door. I don't think we know it. Yeah, we don't. So we need the blood buff. Why? I thought I blood buffed. Blood buff doesn't increase hacking. Okay. This has been such a fail of an episode. I'm just gonna I don't care.
Dr. Sod, dial the operator, please. Dr. Sod, dial the operator.
Okay, I need to increase my level, my hacking, before I can do any more. Okay. I'm gonna sell... Well, there's no point in money. I might as well hold on to that stuff. Nope, this way. Let's go talk to Bertram Tongue. So wait, where is he? Oil tank not far from the asylum.
Takes us closer to the time of judgment! Time of judgment gets closer every second!
Okay.
The sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lowly suicides!
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
That's great. So you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
But should I only expect to encounter humans there?
As far as I can tell. The humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
They know they're working for vampires?
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Fair enough. Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
I think we're okay to go. We'll always be able to come back. Like, once the mission's over, we'll come back to Santa Monica. Okay, I was born ready. Let's do it. Maybe I should have fed first, but oh well. Okay, and that's actually going to do it for this episode. Yeah, kind of a lot of fails going on in the middle of the episode there. I don't know why I thought blood buffing would improve my hacking. I thought it did previously. I can't remember. I thought my hacking improved with blood buff when I was hacking that guy's laptop. When I was searching for the I forgot the guy's name, but the bounty hunter. I don't know. Whatever. Clearly it doesn't. It improves lockpicking, but not hacking. So, my stupidity. Even the fucking key when I couldn't get the door open has to do with yeah, that computer. Anyways. What are you gonna do? But regarding Teresa and Jeanette, again, I think it's one of the better side quests. I mean, there's a lot of good side quests in this game. Like, I know I've kind of been taking it a little bit slower than most people normally probably would. That's just because I like exploring. I like, really looking around and trying to get a good feel as opposed to just kind of rushing through things. That's just my own personal play style. But I really do hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough as much as I am. It's like playing this game after so long. It's bringing back a lot of good memories, and kind of I'm misremembering a few things in my head. That's kind of like some, especially some dialogue options, or even like some things how I thought they went in my head. They're not going the way I thought they did. Especially some of the side quests, like I mentioned before, that I don't remember a lot of like side quests or like how they turn out. So it's kind of refreshing to like remember how this stuff went. And we're still like early stages in the game. Like I'm like 6 videos in, and we haven't even left Santa Monica yet. Like there's 3 other areas that we have to get to. This game, I think on a, like normally a normal playthrough is like 16 hours. Like if you kind of know what you're doing, it's probably going to be closer to 20 hours for me. But we'll get through it. Again, like it's a fun game. I'm having a lot of fun. And I have no real wish to kind of just rush through it. I'm really enjoying my time. But yeah, as I mentioned, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.